Hey guys, Zach here, and welcome back to another edition of Godzilla Month, and today we'll be taking a look at the SH Monster Arts 1995 Rebirth Godzilla. Now, this version of Godzilla comes from the 1995 film Godzilla vs. Destroya, where basically what happens is Godzilla Jr. dies, and right before Godzilla dies, he donates his soul to his son, so his son can live on, and his son basically turns into this. I don't get why they would make a figure based off of this, because this was literally in the movie for only, like, 5 seconds. Like, we don't even see the whole thing. We just see, like, it silhouetted in a bunch of clouds. So, yeah, I don't get why that we would, have a figure based off of that. But this is still a very nice figure, and I really do like this figure. So, yeah, I'm not bashing it or anything like that. So, yeah. Anyway, before we take a look at the figure, let's take a quick look at the packaging. And for the front of the box, we have a nice picture of the figure right here. SH MonsterArts Godzilla. Tamashii Nations and Bandai. Choking Hazard, which, by the way, something I'd like to point out. If you are a parent and you want to get your son or daughter a Godzilla figure, then I would not suggest getting them an SH MonsterArts figure, because these are more for adult collectors. These figures are more for posing and displaying rather than playing. So, yeah, I would not recommend you would get this for your kid, but, yeah. Anyway, going back to the box here, we have Godzilla 2014, 60th anniversary, and the Godzilla emblem. On the side here, we have a nice picture of the figure with SH MonsterArts Godzilla. On the back, we have a picture of a bunch of pictures of the figure and a bunch of poses. Right here is a bunch of information about the designer of these figures, Yuji Sakai, so if you want to pause and read it now, go right ahead. Alright. On the side here we have Godzilla's arm with SH MonsterArts Godzilla. On top, SH MonsterArts Godzilla with claw marks. And on the underside, we have legal information. And don't let this price fool you. It says $67.99, but I actually got this for $72, so yeah. Anyway, that is it for the packaging. Now for the accessories that this figure comes with, and some of them are pretty cool. First of all, he comes with these little swappable hands that you could, replace and... Alright, basically what you can do is you can take off these hands and replace them with these hands, which is cool, but you need a hair blow dryer to do that, so yeah. I'm not going to do that on camera because it's kind of a pain to get these back on, so yeah. Just take my word for it that you can do that. The coolest thing about this figure is that it comes with an effect piece, which looks very nice. Basically what you can do is you can plug this into his mouth right here. And, yeah, that looks very nice. I really do like how that looks. And for the parts themselves, they look very nice. This piece looks very good. The detailing is really nice, and I like the transparent orange. I would have liked it a lot more if it was blue, but that's just me. And the stand, don't get me wrong, this is a nice looking stand. I really like how this looks, but the thing I don't get is what this is supposed to be. Like, I know it's supposed to be fire, but again, I don't get what this is supposed to be. Actually, one of what kind of reminds me of, in Back to the Future, when the DeLorean goes back in time, it leaves behind, like, a trail of flames where the tires were. That's what this kind of reminds me of. I don't know why, but, yeah. But, anyway, that is it for the accessories. Now for the paint on this figure, and the paint on this figure is very nice. Most of it is this charcoal black. For the dorsal plates here, they are a dark gray, with a really nice airbrushing black right here for the dorsal plates, which looks very nice. And that continues on all the way about here, and then it stops and it's just gray from here on out. So, yeah. The toe claws and finger claws are painted this whitish yellowish color, as well as the teeth. The inside of the mouth is painted like a reddish, like pinkish sort of color. And the eyes are painted white with yellow and black pupils, which looks very nice. And it's good because on mine, they're actually symmetrical. And I only say that because a lot of SH MonsterArts figures have not so symmetrical eyes. Basically, some people get their figures with one eye looking in one direction and the other in another direction, which looks pretty bad. In fact, that's actually a common problem, but yeah. I'm glad that didn't happen on mine, but still, that's just me. Anyway, that is it for the paint on this figure. Very nice. The paint is very nice, so it gets a pass. Now I'll take a look at the articulation, and this figure is mainly just ball joints. So the mouth can close and open. Ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, so you can bend, and the figure can look up about that much. Ball joint, bend at the elbow, ball joint at the hand, ball joint at the hips. You can bend the knee, ball joint at the foot, ball joints all over the tail. Except for this last piece, for some reason there are no joints, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. It just looks kind of weird when you're posing this figure, but yeah. That's pretty much it for the articulation. Besides the tail, the articulation on this figure is very good, so the articulation gets a pass. Now I'll take a look at the sculpt, and the sculpt on this figure is very nice. I'd say it's 1-to-1 with the movie. There's nothing really wrong with it that I can see right now, but yeah, the sculpt on this figure is very good, so the sculpt definitely gets a pass. Now I'll take a look at the detailing, and the detailing on this figure is very nice. So going to the mouth, we can see that the teeth are detailed very nicely, as well as the roof of the mouth right there. The head is detailed very nicely as well, and near the back of the head it's covered in more scales, which looks very nice. And these scales go throughout the body, which look very nice. Very well defined on this figure. Going to the hips here, again, really nice scaling. And the feet are actually detailed very nicely as well. And going to the arms here, the scales look very nice. And the hands look very nice as well, in terms of detailing. On the front, we have more scaling, and again, that looks really good. The underside of the tail here has a bunch of creases and wrinkles, which looks very nice. And the dorsal plates are detailed very nicely as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the detailing on this figure. It's very good. I really like the detailing on this figure, so the detailing gets a pass. And at the end of the day, should you get this figure, I'd say yeah. Though this figure is pricey, for what you're getting a solid figure. And the accessories are pretty cool too. This figure costed me about 72 bucks. I don't know if that price has gone up or gone down in the recent years or whatever, but yeah, if you can get this figure for cheaper, then definitely go for it. But yeah, I got mine for 72 bucks, as I said earlier, so yeah, I can't really complain there because this is a very good figure. In fact, this is actually the first SH Monster Arts figure I've ever gotten, so yeah. Anyway, definitely get this figure if you can, and if you want to know how big he is, here he is next to Dr. Billy Grant. Alright, now that is it for today. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, Zach out.